we all wonder nowadays that in spite of all these new inventions and new researches on medicine, we still get every day new ailments coming up in our ways. And we all wonder that what is the reason behind that. And many of us then try to follow different other ways to look ourselves healthier and happy, and try to make an effort that how we all can play a role in our well-being. And in that pursuit, we always see that people might be, some try to follow various way to mask their symptom, and for them that is wellness. For example, if someone have an asthma, they will be happy to take inhalers, and even though they might have to increase their inhalers every 2 months or 6 months, but they feel that that is something helping them. And someone has a diabetes, so they might take their tablets to start with 500 milligram, and later on it might become 3 in a day, but they still feel happy. And there are some other groups who might think that, okay, wellness might come by eating organic or super organic food, or drinking 3 liters of water every day, or they think that sometime running 3 kilometers a day is giving us the wellness. And there are other groups who might think that just by chanting Om or putting a bit of a sandalwood dot on their head might give them wellness, or by just changing their clothes or putting a bead around their neck might give them wellness. Because nowadays wellness has come up in the form of holistic wellness, we all understand. And in that relation, we always talk about that mind, body and souls are going to give us that total wellness. And that's where the trendy word meditation has come up in practice, and many practitioners, many people will be advising and following so-called meditation. But still, unfortunately, we every day suffer from various problems, whether they are physical, whether they are mental, emotional, you name it. Every day we get new ailment. Question comes up in everyone's mind that what is the reason, why it is so. And this ancient science, Ayurveda, which we all understand that, and we know that 5,000 years ago this science originated from East and has given us richness of wellness in such a perfect way that if one can follow those principles, they can achieve that wellness without much effort. But the key of this Ayurvedic philosophy, which unfortunately again many of us are losing, the power of daily and seasonal routine is the key aspect of Ayurvedic philosophy and teaching for every practitioner and for every follower who follow Ayurveda, that one should understand that by incorporating those daily and seasonal routine in their life is the key of their wellness. If one can understand what daily routines they have to follow and why they have to follow, how that will help them, they might not need to use any of these medicines which they think are the solution of my wellness. And when we talk about this daily routine, question comes up, how come and why I have to use these? Question itself gives us an answer, because we understand from Ayurvedic principle and even from our Western medicine that due to our day-to-day wear and tear, due to our this hectic lifestyle or even in an easygoing lifestyle, still there will be wear and tear in our body at a physical level, mental level, emotional level. And that wear and tear, if our body's natural bodily intelligence, which is again another very important aspect of Ayurvedic understanding in relation to the physiology and pathology of body, that as long as your bodily intelligence is in balanced state, you have the ability to flush out all those toxins which get built in our body due to that wear and tear at a physical, mental and emotional level on a daily basis. But problem only come when that bodily intelligence get affected. Then body will not be in a position to flush those toxins out, and slowly those toxins will start accumulating in different area, in different tissues, in different level. And when they become stronger, they are the one who ultimately will cause us one or the other problem. And that's where all the problems will start in our life. And when question comes up, if one can understand that wear and tear which is building up those toxins or free radical substances, which we call in our Western medicine, can be eliminated by our own effort on a day-to-day basis, which we call as our daily routine, one can achieve perfect balance and live in a much more healthier life at a physical, mental and emotional level. Because the factors which cause these all imbalances in our body, or the factors which impact on our bodily intelligence, are related with our own environment, whether they relate with my lifestyle, whether they relate with my diet, whether they relate with the environment in which I'm living and working. And then on top of that, we try to see how the person's state of mind is working in relation to the body. Because if all these factors are not compatible to my body makeup, then these will bound to build that toxins in every individual's body. And our focus is how we can minimize the accumulation of these toxins in our body on a day-to-day basis. And those toxins can again carry different kind of qualities. And those qualities based on the three bodily humors or biological forces, what we call in Ayurveda, or in Sanskrit word we call as dosha, relate with them. There are three biological forces which we call as Vata, Pitta, Kapha. They are the main factor which will be responsible for bodily balance, and they are the main factor which actually cause all the problems in our body at a physical and mental level. So whatever we put in our body through the mouth, through the mind, if it is not compatible to one's constitution. What is constitution? Again, Ayurvedic understanding gives us very clear message that each individual is a unique. Each individual has a unique body makeup. Your RNA and DNA factors are actually carrying the traits of this uniqueness. And that identify that what is compatible to you, what is incompatible to you, whether that relate with your food, whether that relate with the season. Certain things might suit you in winter, might not suit you in summer. Certain things might give you a good stimulation to the other one that can give a headache. So all those factors will be the key which one need to understand for their wellness. And that's what Ayurveda talk about, that as long as we are able to follow those aspects of daily and seasonal routine, they will help us to keep ourselves in a balanced state. Now question comes up, does these daily routines will help me to totally eliminate my medicines which I am taking for years and I can rely on daily routine? One thing I would like to make it very clear here. Look, if someone is coming to you or to me or to any Ayurvedic practitioner, or even if you are on your own trying to follow these principles and you are on certain medicines for 10 years, 5 years or 2 years, make sure never remove those medicines straight away. Our idea is that empowering you to minimize the use of these medicines slowly by bringing your bodily intelligence in balanced state. But that can only happen when you are consistently following these things and are in a systematic, they are being followed by you on a daily basis. You cannot expect to follow them only for a week or 2 weeks and then expect the result. And as I shared before, Western medicine has its own role. One cannot expect that Western medicine can not be touched. It has its own role and it will always have its own role. The principles what we are sharing are actually helping us that how we can minimize our reach to this Western medicine again and again, and how the gaps left by Western medicine can be filled by these approaches. And even when you visit to an Ayurvedic practitioner, if he or she has not given you the advice on daily and seasonal routine, it means the Ayurvedic practitioner himself or herself are not following those principles which has been taught by thousands of years in our ancient text in relation to the well-being from Ayurvedic aspect. So that's what I would like to share here, that the power of daily and seasonal routine is the key of wellness, and we all should follow them and live more healthy at a physical, mental and emotional level. Thank you.